study session. I have item number 8, and I'm going to call that one ready. Councilor Thompson.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 9 and 10. Both of those items are ready. If anybody has, any councilors have any questions, we have representatives here. Okay, they're ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Rudd.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 11 through 20.
Push it a stroller.
11 is ready. 12, Dave Delvecchio saw me in the hall and he's grabbing one number from me, but other than that, I don't have any more questions, so I'll call it ready unless something is ready. 13, ready. 14, ready. 15, 16, 17, ready. I'd like to hear in executive session the description of 18. 19 and 20, ready.
Thank you. Councilor Green.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 21 and 22. Item 21 is ready, unless there are any questions on that. Item 22, Corey. So I know one of the first questions we had was a comparison of the cost from this versus what it would cost for us to do it in-house with our DPW staff. And I know you've gathered some information on that, so
Sure.
it'd be helpful to share that.
So in terms of first year, total first year costs, if we were to do kind of an apples to what JSK is doing, for 3 Bobcats, which are about $64,000 each, and then in conversation with DPW, we do anticipate that we'd have to hire additional staff, so that would be 3 additional staff members. So the total first year cost would be $357,000. Now the whole idea of this program is that it's a pilot, and so if we were to make those purchases of equipment and hire new staff, that's no longer a pilot. So the idea is to let's get the full season under our belt of the pilot, and then let's take a serious look at whether or not we can do this in-house. But we won't know that until we complete the pilot and get the information that we anticipate getting from a full season.
I would just suggest that there's more than that. There's actually the maintenance, there's the gas,
sure, yes.
the oil, the, and
Right. We'd have to purchase trailers in order to transport the Bobcats. There are also some, in terms of who's allowed to move the equipment, the laborers likely wouldn't be able to do that, so you'd have to have supervisors doing that. So there are some other costs that aren't captured in the $357,000, but just to compare what JSK is providing, and if we were to provide that same thing, that's how much it would cost us up front, but there are lots of other costs as well.
That would be for a full season, correct?
Well, the laborers would work, we would hire 3 people to work 40 hours a week.
Right. So, we're comparing the total cost. So what did the short period that they did the plowing, what did that cost us?
So, 40? Yeah, there were 7 deployments. That was about $42,000, I think. So, and that was just from the 2 months. The $250,000 is if they deploy 50 times. We were tried to be conservative in estimating the worst winter to hit Syracuse ever, I guess. We're only paying per deployment, and that's kind of what we see the benefit of the pilot is that without making a full commitment to equipment and staff, let's use the contractor to see how many times do we have to deploy now that we have GPS on the tractors, how long does it take in order for us to complete the route depending on the weather, and that would give us some details to inform how would we make this work in-house, and is that feasible as compared to continuing to contract it out.
For the full season.
For a full season.
When you say the 50 deployments, the way the contract, can you share the draft contract?
Sure.
All of us. The way it was last year, the payments for the first few let's call it the early deployments, are greater than the later deployments, which seems logical.
Right.
So just when you say, well, that's if we do 50 deployments, if we did 30 deployments, we would still probably spend most of the money.
I mean, we could look and break it down, but all I'm saying is that $250,000 is the absolute maximum that we're going to pay. But you're right, if we get to 30 or 40, you know, the cost obviously decreases later in the season because that's the way it's structured. So, but again, you know, this is a pilot. And so the idea is to, before we make the upfront investment into staff and equipment, is to, you know, see how it works if we do a full season. And then measure the feasibility of doing it in-house versus continuing to contract it out.
Any additional questions? No? Going once? Okay. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Kearney is not here. Go ahead, Councilor Ryan.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm Councilor Ryan on behalf of Councilor Kearney, and I think all his items are ready unless there's questions.
Thank you. All righty, let's get to Councilor Lovejoy Grinnell.
Thank you, Madam President. I have item 30, and I don't know if there are any other questions on this. I wasn't here for the study session on Wednesday, or if there was someone here to speak about it. I don't have any further information on it. Then that item's ready.
All righty. Councilor Allen.
Thank you. I have items 31 through 59. 31 is ready. Item 32 will hold. Item 33, we're going to hold to conduct a committee meeting, and I'll let you guys know the date and the time of that meeting when it's scheduled. 34 we're going to hold. 35 is ready. And 36 is ready. And last week, did Councilor Kearney hold all of his items? Okay, so I'll continue to hold item 37. We're going to hold item 38. Item 39.
Hold, please.
Hold. Okay. Item 40 is ready. 41 will hold. 42 and 43 and 44 are all District 1, so we'll hold those. 45 will hold. And 46?
It's ready.
46 is ready. 47 is ready. 48
Is ready.
ready. Uh, 49 I'm gonna hold. And item 50. Okay, so 50 is ready. 51
Ready.
ready. 52
Held.
we're gonna hold 52. 53 is ready. 54
Ready.
okay. And 55.
55, 56 are ready.
All right, 57 is ready.
58 is ready.
58 is ready. And 59 is ready.
I don't know.
And we need to adjourn to executive session.
Motion.
Motion, second? Okay. Here we go.